rounds are touched off.
I need a new spark.
It was less than 10.
So here's one of my favorite jobs. It's looking up in the belly of a skidder. Trying to find an oil leak the night after it rained, or the morning after it rained. And I see, looks to be oil dripping right there. But I can't tell where it's coming from. You can see I got oil drips there. So something's leaking somewhere. And I gotta find it. And even though this machine has been washed, you can see it's not very clean underneath. It might look clean from up top, but it sure isn't clean from down here. Of course, I don't really want to wash it from under here either. I guess I can't blame him for that. But I'm looking for an oil leak this morning. So I was down underneath the skidder down there on the cardboard. I came up top to see if I could locate my leak. And these hoses here look like they go to the steering valve. Somewhere up there. I think I found my leak right there. Focus, focus. And it's not focusing. I think it's this hose. Now I just gotta find the other end of it and replace it. Let's see. Check this hose out a little bit more. It's leaking right in the middle of that worn spot right there. I tied a rag around it so I could find it again. Went and got some zip ties, tied one there, zip tied one there, and then zip tied one back in there. I'm gonna have to jack the cab over to try to find the other end of this hose. Let's jack the cab over here. Kind of a slick little thing, but hard to hold my phone steady. How to find that other end of that hose that's leaking. Oh, I can see the zip tie. Can you see it up right there? Right there. Probably shouldn't stick my hand under there. So I have it jacked over, or all the way over now. And that green right there. I gotta trace that up in there somewhere. So I'm up on the other side. It's this hose where it goes right there. It's one of those hoses up in there. It goes up into the cab. Shoot, this is gonna get a lot more fun. I put another zip tie. I'm back on the other side underneath the cab. I put a zip tie up on the hose as far as I could. Had to take a little break because of the rain. And for lunch, I got to it's in this position to raise the cab. It's this position to lower the cab. Put the jack handle in there and start lowering. So I jacked it down. We're inside the cab, and I have to take this plate out because I think the hose is for the steering. So I'm trying to find the end of this other hose here, this hose, the one that's leaking. And if you follow it up in behind here, it is that one right. Can you see that one way back in there? The gold one? Trying to figure out how to get to it. Oh, so it's the one underneath that one back there. Yeah, Dean's taking the easy end in the cab, the air-conditioned cab. Natural gas is so cheap now. We're going to convert our trucks over to natural gas. I'm kidding. That's a decommissioned tank we got a project for.
Did you just crack it loose, or did you loosen it?
No, I just cracked it loose. I had to call in the big gun to get it out. We ended up pulling the hydraulic filter out so we could get at that fitting. Hydraulic filter is right there. So we're tying a rope to that hose, and as we pull it back through, she's got dirty hands, pull it through the new hose, we can use and the rope to pull it back through the right route. Pulling the hose out, and hopefully that rope is feeding. We're hung up. Does that mean I gotta do something?
Probably when you're zip tie.
Well, that hose that needs to be replaced, the one that went from in the cab, the steering, not it, it's actually a brake, power brake, and goes down. They didn't have one, so we'll have to, I ordered one, it'll be here Monday. I guess this project is kind of completed. These extra remote grease lines back to the back axle, Dean put them in, so now it's got all 6 there. Good to go. So you see my hands, or my hand in my video a lot. If you can see right now, my hands are dirty. See that scar right there? I actually cut that finger off all the way across and around, and I cut that fingernail off, or my finger, and I clipped my ring finger too. I lost all 3 of those fingernails. I think I had 11 stitches in this one, 3 in my middle one. I broke the tip of my middle finger. There is the only bone I've ever broke. Ran them through a slasher set of V belts. I don't know if it had, I don't know, 6 belts maybe. But anyway, cut my fingers off. Screwing around, probably what, 12 years old. Supposed to play Little League that summer. Yeah, that didn't happen. Oh well. Now there's time for another story. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day.